There is a mandatory streamer tax for this map, where a portion of your gold must be given to the streamer towards the mid to late game status, so I can have more health to considerably fight tougher mobs and have a higher chance of not losing precious lives, which are limited in this map. I haven't decided what the portion will be. Perhaps the Twitch chat can decide. 30%? 40%? What do you think sounds fair? We're playing as the Orange Panda though. This is like a 7 Blade Master RPG map. Can't reach. There we go. Grab every single tome I can, pretty much. Although, you have to play as a team in this map, because it is brutally difficult at a lot of points. But the idea is to have at least one character that can more consistently fight against the tougher mobs in the late game. There's a bunch of barrels about. And they can sometimes contain some goodies. Gold is shared. You don't really get gold for killing the mobs. Not much experience either. Am I going to get myself in trouble here? Because Stone of Wood played this character last time and ended up getting himself killed off, didn't he? Going for all the barrels. We got one random in, so he doesn't understand. Doesn't understand how the stream attacks works. I'm not doing it for my benefit, I'm doing it for your benefit. This map can go on for about 3 hours, by the way. That's the real reason why we're doing this, or potentially doing the feed. Because it gets really slow towards the end, and you don't really want to have a situation where it's taking you like 2 hours just to kill a mob. You want to have one hero that's fairly stacked. Yellow's actually got a good hero for that, because he's got like crit. This hero gets bash, so obviously lots of stats on that. The bash procs could be very good for handling the boss, but the reason why I've mainly picked it is because of strength. You can stack up the strength, because you can get some tomes, but they're hyper expensive. It's like 850 gold for like +2 strength, or whatever it might be, as far as I understand. So, but the more strength you get, the more health you get. The more health you get, the harder it is to die. And the thing that really kills you in this map is everyone just losing all their lives. If you lose your lives, that's it, you're out. And then obviously it gets harder and harder to clear the map, because there's less of you to kill the mobs. So everyone is, like, you don't have to give me gold, not until like, I mean you just done there, but it's not too, oh my gosh, what are you doing, Chitra? Playing a scary game there. You're putting me on nervous alert. Yeah, I know. You got yourself in this stuck. I'll give you 300 gold back slow, because I think that's roughly what it was. Oh, okay, it's going to be like that, is it? Please don't kill my panda whilst I'm doing this. It's okay, no, I appreciate it. Like, I'm not trying to be selfish or anything like that, like saying, oh, you've got to give me gold. It's more a case of, it's for like the good of the freaking group in the late game. You get some really tough heroes and enemies that if you have one hero that can tank it a bit better, it would probably be a lot better for everyone. So I need to find an item that obviously makes me tanky as well. So it's not even going to be like selfish, go for like pure damage. I'll probably just go for like whatever is like the healthiest stuff. There's a lot of recipes. I don't remember all of them, and we're constantly getting attacked at the moment, so it's harder to sort of look for those at the moment. It'll get a bit easier later on, because I don't want to sort of lose lives just for the sake of it. start climbing through and keep your eye on your health. Basically, this one is... that gives a chance to bash as well, so you can get bash from an item, which is interesting. Don't have to have it on the hero. That one's evasion, so that's kind of like a must-have. But that can be bought at any point. But 30% evasion certainly is going to mean harder to die. I think there is a panda that gets evasion naturally, though. So they wouldn't need that item. But giving yourself evasion, 30% less chance to just die is very good. Please don't be too greedy. There was that item, wasn't there? I bought... one of the first items I bought because I recognised how good it could potentially be. Gem of Shadows, wind walk ability. I need to build up recipes, by the way. How come if you have money for the big item, you can straight buy it? Oh, okay. This hero is going to be useful as well with the shockwave. That can be useful versus buildings, 550 damage and 12k for like range killing mobs without having to take too much damage. Evasion and attack speed, you need a butterfly in half. Let's see what Finalizing all about. He's got Unholy Aura, Carrion, Shadow Strike, Locust Swarm. He's good for keeping himself alive with Locust Swarm, but otherwise not too spectacular. Butterfly is this one basically, isn't it? Yeah. That one's 8 armor, 17 health per second. I don't know how good that is in the late game. Sounds good, but... don't really need the damage so much, or the attack speed. I'm more interested in just being able to not die. There's 25% vampirism on that item, and the abilities are good on it, like damage and attack speed. Although less important for me now. Apart from the bash. So there is an advantage to that. I think there's a 35% vampirism item. Pretty sure items sell for about 90%. You could just keep stacking the same one. You could get that one right, and then turn it into its 3 different modes. One of them is like 14 attributes, damage and attack speed. The other one's health, armor, and the other one's mana. But I don't know if it's that good to have 3 of them. One for each. Getting a bit spicy here. Just try to be careful with your positioning. Only one panda can heal, I think it's that one. Maybe there's another one with Holy Light as well. I'll wait until level 4, then I'll go Shockwave and Bash. Oh, Bash is level 5 then, so I guess you just do panic currently. This one says lifelessness. I don't know what that means. Oh yes, drain health from the enemy, but only for 3 seconds. So 600 health essentially, which isn't awful, but probably not that great in the late game. 600 health. Not too sure about that. That enemy loses health over time, reduces attack speed and movement speed. It's not too bad. Gives you a bit of crit as well if you need it. Battle Fairy. That one is a choice of 3. 20 health per second, but that's only by itself for 20 health per second. What was that one that gave 17 health per second? And it gives all of that other stuff as well. Armor. Okay, that is actually a lot better then. Yeah, that Divine Rapier is looking a lot better then. It's a... oh, get back, get back, get back. Looking at recipes is a recipe for disaster. You need strength items first. Well, I'm just trying to look for all of them. Try to get a good understanding of what stands out to me. I'm going to take a screenshot of the Divine Rapier. Let's get a little paint up in the background. Takes up all the image there. put in Notepad actually. Blacksmith, Divine Rapier. The gold distribution is real. I'd say it's not too necessary right now. Woodstone is not in this game now. If Overclock was in this game, it'd be dead in 2 minutes because of stealing items and stuff like that. That's what got Woodstone killed. I was stealing stuff too, but I had the item Gem of Shadows to Windwalk so I could get out of trouble. You can teleport at level 6, which is a good way to get out of trouble, but it doesn't stop you dying, potentially, if you're in too much trouble. It's a big priest. It actually is a big priest. Okay, so where was I? That's 30% evasion as well. So we got 2 here. That one's 25 agility, that's 20 agility. That's 10 damage, that's 20 damage. That's attack speed. This one got chain lightning passive. So I guess every time he attacks he has a chance. It's an orb effect though, which means that your orb of slow wouldn't work if you were in it. Evasion does not stack. Does not work with vampirism. Oh, it doesn't work with vampirism, it's trash then. Gutter trash. You got madness, that's just damage for a percentage damage, that sucks. Not important enough. That's just meh. That's just meh. That's not too bad. 11 armor, attack speed. But then you probably get more from this one, I think. I don't know, that's armor. This one's attack speed. Which one do you think between these two? Let's say that's 50%, that's 30%. That's damage, that's agility, which is also armor. Vampirism, movement speed. Movement speed's nice, but I think you can get a boot or something anyway. There's a boot that can let you blink. That might be worth getting. It's a good way to sort of get yourself out of trouble. Just immediately blink backwards. Way harder to die. So, I think I like this one for the vampirism, but there is the 35% vampirism later on that I need to check out. So far as the Divine Rapier is like an absolute must, I think, because of the armor, the health. Although the attack speed and the damage isn't so far at all. This one's got a bash 50%, that's strength, damage, attack speed, it's not so necessary. That AoE entangle's really good. We've got 25% vamp on this, and it gives crit, which isn't bad. Strength's nice, agility's not too bad, damage, but it doesn't have the armor. So I still prefer the other one. I don't need crit that badly. This one's 14 armor and health. Agility, strength, and a bit of health. Look at that. Health per second. Death Guard sounds really good. I like Death Guard. So that's another one. War Meal Death Guard. It's good to try to get an idea of what to build. Don't block yellow. Don't block people that get low health. They need to escape backwards. What else have we got? This one is... It can be upgraded or something? There's different costs of it. If you buy a recipe, you will get level 1. So you just have to keep buying the recipe over and over to get level 2 and 3 and 4, maybe? It has immolation. That's probably going to be less impactful in the late game. strength is quite nice, the health is nice, the armor is nice, but there's still others that give something similar to that, I think. But I don't know that's actually as good as it sounds. Flat little bit of health. Yeah. Strength and armor is the only thing. It's a bit nasty. Pretty sure stun would work on them, but... Shockwave will need more damage. Spirit Walker level up. There's Volcano. Okay, take that. I'm still looking at these recipes. This one, a damage and a stun could be good for manipulating mobs, like bosses and such. It's got Pulverize, which could be good for just clearing mobs, but it's not absolutely vital for survival. There's a Command Aura one, which is pretty good, but it just doesn't have anything that's tanky for me, apart from the strength. The Command Aura could be worth getting for one person. Evasion from this, that's 20. Oh, that's evasion. But that's health and armor. Oh, I'm just stacking up all the armor stuff. I'm telling you. I like that one. Royal Plate as well. I'll get back to this in a moment. Royal armor. Or plate, basically. Royal Plate. I got 3,800 gold to spend at some point, but I still need to work out what item I'm going to buy, which is why I'm prioritizing that right now. The gold coins. So this is the trodden path. I'm going to keep checking an eye. Check a look. So that one was like... So 9 armor, 16 health per second. Yeah, there's no way. I'm not too worried. My bash, it'll be what it'll be. It'll bash when it bashes. I'm going to keep the colours like they are, so I can see the red from the enemy. It's more important for me right now. This bit's a bit trickier because you don't have the health mana regeneration from the fountain nearby. You have to go back for it. Let's try and check this whilst hero's being attacked. That looks like the Heart of Teresk, isn't it? But it's called the Heart of Minos here. Oh, 30 health and armor. Yes. I'm liking that one. Heart of Minos. That one is insane. That could be the first one to get, actually. That's going to be a lot harder to die with that one. Another round. Careful, boss hits like a truck. Health per second is stupidly strong. Yeah, I think so. There was one that was like 17 health per second, but now that's 30 health. I wonder how much that costs. It's probably going to be at 5,000 plus gold though, so I probably wouldn't be able to buy it yet anyway. You are right, it is stupidly good. You can go around sniping at times. I might do that in a bit, but at the moment, I'm more concentrating on get the right item. Bosses can be kited a little bit. You can try to spread the damage, body block a little bit, and go about that. Probably better to use things like stun, or just save up for Volcano if he gets into a spot. See, that's good. What Veno's doing. He's stopping the boss from going back to his original spawn position. For a bit there. So he's going to get the attacks up. You can always just retreat, yeah. Just retreat if you're not feeling confident. Going back, I'd say. We can all just get health and mana back. Because it's kind of on the half health. It'll just be safer.
Another round? You seem a little parched.
What else we got? So let's have a look at this item. This was the one that was like, ooh, 5,400. That's not too far away. If I can just go a bit further into the map, I can just buy that. I assume, it costs you the same to just buy it. That sounds so good. That's another one of these bash percentage, Sean. You don't really need that. The ones on the bottom aren't so strong, I don't think. That's not so good. That's not so good. I mean, they're cheaper, that's why. This one's got a bit of splash. Obviously, that can be good, but not seeing enough from that. So far I've got 4 items that I really like the look of. And one of those items Probably has to be a spot for boots of speed that can blink or something as well for
Have one on
practicality.
the house. Now you're in danger. Prepare to get crushed.
Well, that didn't last long. I don't know if you just interrupted me.
I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
Didn't quite hit it. Darwin. Yeah, that entangle's really MVP for these kind of bosses. 5,400 is made out of 2,800. I could buy that now, I suppose. Don't know. We're close to just flat out buying it practically at this point. Nice. There you go. Just need 200 gold. 192 gold, anyone? See, I'm not asking for much. Just, I would suggest getting stuff that makes you kind of more resilient than just does damage, because a dead DPS does no DPS. Thank you, Fry. You can save. Ooh. What happened? Did he just leave? Did he? You called it, did you, Chichoff? What happened to him? Okay. Don't know what he's doing. Oh, I was about to try to drop his items. Yeah, he just left. Well, there you go. That's what happens when a random joins. Didn't have a full group. Right, I've got the Heart of Minos.
Have one on the house.
You yoinked his orb. That's going to be... Look how tanky I am now. I'd probably... No, we don't need to remake. Missing one player isn't that much of an issue. The only thing that's kind of nice about playing this properly as a group is the gold is shared. So the more players you have, the more gold you technically get. That can be shared onto one person, theoretically, in the late game. But like I say, it's not going to be like I'm going to take all the gold. It's just if I have enough to sort of stack up on tomes or whatever. Could be a good way to go. But I think everyone should still build themselves up. So don't worry about giving me gold too much at the moment. Speaking of which, I'll give gold to Fry now. Because he gave me a ridiculous amount. Still feel free to look at items to get for yourself. The only reason why I kind of wanted to get something was to be able to tank in that situation. Like now, it'll be safer for me to tank. I've got chiseled knives for some reason.
I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot. Now you're...
So if mobs hit me, I think they might still try to focus the lowest health mob though. I don't have a taunt ability. Get 6 of the same item. Yeah, that was also a consideration.
I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab.
Was to just get...
Have one on the
When I saw how good this was, it was like, do you just get 6 of those? That is kind of amazing, like the stats on it.
Have one on the house.
And I'm pretty sure it would stack, right?
I'll put it on your tab.
30 health per second down to 60 health per second.
Glad
Kind of theoretically good.
another round.
Greetings, old shaman.
You seem a little harsh. Name your poison.
If you want to go further, you have to destroy the crystal shields that are protected by Alliance.
Brewing.
Oh, I'll have to get an evasion item, yeah.
I'll
I'm not quite 100% build through finishing doing what I'm doing.
You seem a little harsh. I'll put it. Have one on the house. I bring pandemonium. You're endangered. I'll put it on your...
We're finding the 7 Blade Masters and what happens to them. The immolation, I think the mobs get like thousands of health, don't they, in the later game? So I'm not sure how much the immolation is going to make a difference. So 70 DPS per second around you. You could argue immolation could still have a point.
I bring pandemonium. This will be risen.
Feels bad.
This will be risen. Brewing.
That's a no. That's frost armor is definitely useful, but the other stuff, the armor and the frost armor is cool because it gives 7.5 armor, so that's 19 armor. But I'd still rather just have another one of my items that had the 9 armor plus strength and health per second than that. But the frost armor is still very good versus melee. That's pretty much a no. That one is a must. The blink. So Voodoo Lounge and blink. Yeah, I assume they were, thank you. I'll probably just sell them or something. I mean, do we still have his hero or not? I don't know. Oh yeah. Worst case scenario, you can still use his hero. Experience is kind of stingy in this game though, so one less person soaking up experience is not necessarily a terrible thing. This is one of the crystal shields. A mule for items as well as something to teleport to.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, glad. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab.
I'm so much tankier though with that item though, so I'm really happy with that item. That's a no. That's a no. Because the heart thing does better than that basically. Healing aura, health percentage per second could be really good as like a third item, or if someone else got that because it's more about mana regeneration. Either someone else gets that or I still get that. That's a possible scepter. If I stack that with the heart, I should be like super tanky. And it gets better the more hearts I have, which is more reason to get more of them. Definitely want one evasion item. And the vampirism item, that's 35%. Do you need the vampirism though? You just got the crazy health regen. Because my damage might not match the health regen anyway. That reduces the damage of nearby enemies by 20%, which is pretty good for tankiness and spell immunity, so you could argue that one. I think that's looking pretty good. What are we looking at? This is treasure. Revenants. See some barrels. Hopefully Chichov has inspired me. I won't need the intelligence. Spell immunity is in back, yeah. Healer should get the percentage thing. Yeah, as long as he's sticking around me, then yeah. Got the teleport. Whilst we're tanking this guy. What have we got? That's a no. That's a no. That's a percentage mana regeneration. Good for actually someone else. That's a no. Mirror image deals 100% of your damage. Maybe it's some sort of super DPS that was ranged, so they're less likely to die. That'd be good. Getting sniped by mortar teams. Volcano can still be useful for against buildings, and there's a fair few buildings that need to be destroyed. It kind of, it's a spell like Stampede or something you can manipulate.
Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll put it on your tab.
Okay, so going back to the other items like the Divine Rapier or a Heart of Minos again. Damage, attack speed. I think I would just go for the tankiness. I kind of like it. It does give you health regen though and armor. But this is just more. More. So yeah, Divine Rapier loses as far as I'm concerned. Warmill, Death Guard. That was just good all-round stats, but not necessarily as good as just having another Heart of Minos. It's a bit more armor, but less health regen. It's kind of amazing though, that one. It does actually give a lot. They're kind of like very close in terms of how good they are.
Brewing. You seem a little parched. Name your poison. Oh, gladly.
Attack speed for Bash, useful. I think I might just get that anyway eventually. Potentially. Maybe. I don't know about that Death Guard. So we got a Minos, a Mythical Scepter, so Minos, yeah. Royal Plate was the other one. That's got the evasion. It's 5% less evasion, but it has Devotion Aura. And I don't think anyone else is going to buy that. So I'd probably just get that. Because then I can give that to the team. And it has got armor and health, which I like. So the Royal Plate I think is fine. Because that's an evasion item that provides. Anyone got... I know. I need 8 gold. I'll get the Royal Plate. Thank you.
Have one on the house.
The Royal Plate has been bought.
I'll put it on your tab. Name your poison.
So we got a Royal Plate now. So we got plus 24 armor, which is pretty nifty.
Another round?
Moving into the next section.
Gladly. I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly.
Hey!
Is trouble brewing? Oh.
What do you think you're doing? Does that agility do anything for you?
Have one on the house.
Might have to remake it now, yeah. I like how I can get interrupted from my playtime. Look how much damage I'm still taking in with this healthy items. As the mobs can get a bit crazy now. Back up a little bit because I'm way tankier than you guys. You don't want to have the mobs like damage you and it ends up being spike damage. You like the immolation, do you? What did I have to sacrifice for the immolation? Who was immolation?
Our forces are under attack.
Not sure which one it was now. Well, there it is. Yeah, there is a lot of armor. You could argue that one's fine. 70 damage per second. That's terrible. Yeah, go on in. It will help clear the waves quicker and the mobs quicker. So we'll do that one next because that will help. Spell immunity isn't that necessary. I mean, we got quite far before everyone started dying last time.
Our forces are under attack.
3,930 to just straight buy it. If you buy a recipe, you will get level 1. And then Spirit Walker level up. So if you want to level it up So you can buy the recipe, that's fine. Get level 1 version of it. And then you go to the Spirit Walker afterwards, I assume. And buy an energy booster? I hope. And that would then level this up. Is that what you guys think? It says level up by the energy booster. So every time you buy an energy booster, it upgrades it, I assume. I don't know whether to buy the items individually first to get a natural creation of it instead of just flat buying it because it's just about the level 1. Oh, it's just telling you it's going to be level 1 probably. You could have been playing instead of Silara's Stone of Wood. Chichov, can you stop going around ninjaing all the times, please? That's supposed to be me who's doing that, and I'm being well behaved. I don't think my Earthclap. Oh, it's not a stun. It's the Thunderclap one. That's still useful, but not a stun. Big old tanky boy. It's another crystal shield that we have to kill. Chapter is this? We're on chapter 2 at the moment. Distribute gold, play with the team, make the most of your abilities, do not rush like a moron. If you are, then just get lots of items that make you tanky. That guy is the first, like, insane boss, because he has the vampirism, which was really, really troublesome. Healing wards could be good late game. Need inventory space for it, though. He has been spotted. If it's intelligence, I probably won't pick it up, although I can still use intelligence because of mana regeneration, but better that goes to actual intelligence hero.
Is trouble brewing? Oh, Pandaria! You seem a little parched. Oh, that
Kale fast knows he's coming. Watch out. You need to be able to out DPS his vampirism. As long as he's hitting me, we're okay. Because I'm mitigating a bunch of the damage. In this game, you definitely want survivability because you have a limited amount of lives. You can buy Ankhs later on, but you still have to have them in your inventory and stuff. So these lives are actually pretty precious. That's what happened to us last time, is we all just started dying one by one. And then obviously, the more players that die, the less players there are to complete the rest of it, which means it's harder. So just a cascading effect, on top of the fact that you're doing less damage, so it takes longer to then complete the map. So survivability is pretty much key. Oh, bugger. Sorry. I right-clicked that instinctively. You do get a whole bunch of gold, though, as you clear objectives, though. That goes to the whole team. That's where your money comes from. It's quite good, actually. Sort of one person getting all the gold. Unless it's me, then that is very good if I'm getting the gold. This is the first secret, which you can find down here. I don't know how to do the other secrets though, at least not at the moment. If you die, you can continue to play, but you play as a wisp that can blink around the map and go to the enemy's sections and possess enemy units, although you can't change that until you've died after that point. And you can fight against your allies, your other pandas basically. Watch out, Forsen. Oh my gosh, that's close. You can play as yellow. Yeah, leave yellow behind as a backup in case someone dies. It's a backup panda. If you do the higher level areas, you'll probably level up. He'll catch up eventually. I don't think it's probably worth having him to follow. He'll just get killed all the time. So unlike other 7 Blademaster maps, or 7, this one's very, very long, so if you're going to play it, make sure you've got a lot of time, or you know how to tackle it. I think it's a shame that you couldn't sort of resurrect your allies or find a way to get them back into the game, because like, on such a long map, if someone dies and it's permanent, it's brutal. I don't know there's a secret to Blademasters. I think that's just basically a nod to the 7 Blademaster maps, where it's kind of like, ah, well, these 7 Blademasters may have been strong in that map, but in this one they're dead. Alright, see if you can guess what's going to happen when I do this. Write in the YouTube comments what you think's going to happen. I'll give you a few seconds. I'm going to have to silence it, though, after about 2 seconds. Because probably some sort of YouTube strike. YouTube copyright strike on a 3-hour video for like a 5-second song or whatever. So it says cheat sheet. Question mark. Oh guys, we got to stop him, by the way. Gotta try to block him off. Okay, you get the idea. So there you go. We are, of course, fighting against Thomas the Tank Engine in Warcraft 3. That was the first time I ever saw that model in this game. Yeah, the memes are still real. It's a nice touch. Thomas is looking pretty, he's looking kind of hyper. His eyes are quite dilated. Thomas the Dank Engine. That slow is very nice. No, very hard to target. You have to kind of just use attack move. So it's 100 gold for everyone. Not a massive amount, it's just kind of like a secret.
Have one on the house. Have one on the house.
I really hope I don't disconnect.
I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Oh, glad. Have
Is that?
one
Oh, I
on
thought
the
that's another Kale Fast.
I'll give it a shot.
This one's not as OP though. I don't know. How much was it? You can keep him nearby to sort of see. If you got level 6, you could use the teleport, so it might be worth keeping him actually, just for level 6. And then teleport him back and forth. It was the immolation item, wasn't it? Cranium shield. Actually, it's quite close, yeah.
Your poison. Have one on the house.
Nice. Give me frost armor. One of you got the frost armor item, that's nice. Unless you just got frost armor. Oh, I see. Good. Nice, thank you. Yeah, I'll get the strength tome in a moment. I'm bringing the other panda just so he gets level 6. So he gets the teleport ability. Mostly. Another round. Fry's done good so far, he hasn't died yet. What's you? Uh-oh, watch out. It's Mountain King time.
You seem a little parched. I'll give it a shot. Another round. Have one on the house.
Okay, Mountain King time. Our fellow friend Solaris is almost here to soak up experience. Just use Starfall. We got to Chichov. Oh, Tome of Agility. Okay, I'm glad you scoped that one out. You have to tank the boss for a moment. This gives you information about the boss. You can actually get lumber if you die. You can actually possess a wisp on the map and then lumber harvest. I've never tried actually buying something though, past that point. Not sure if you can, because you need to have an inventory for that. And you can't give your resources to your allies because you're not on their team anymore, you're on the enemy team. Yes, I appreciate that, Chicha, thank you. It's going towards a good cause anyway, this panda. Yellow's got the best sort of thing where he has a chance to crit, but otherwise I think the Bash and just more reliable strength hero, stacking up strength. Because agility, once it gets to 200, it's already capped anyway. So it can possibly do that. Or you can just kind of get items. Although I'm going so many tanky items, I'm not going to have many attack speed items. What'd you buy? Not going to abuse the bash proc. I mean, sure. But I'm going for tankiness over attack speed at the moment. Yeah, you got a little bit of experience with that. So come over here and get the immolation item. So I bought that. So theoretically, if I buy an energy booster now, that should upgrade it. It's 12, 150, 15. Oh good, it looked like it worked. Yeah, 14, 219. So I'll just keep doing that basically.
Have one on the house.
Do we have to go back to the
I'll
shaman?
give it a shot.
Or have we already done that?
Have one
I
on
feel
the
like we already did that to open this door.
I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Is trouble brewing? Oh, gladly. Another round?
Okay, this door's
Name
open
your
now.
poison. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Oh,
He is a very tanky panda. Rightfully so.
I'll give it a shot.
It's the best way to play. Because the damage is still pretty good.
Bring pandemonium.
You can max damage
Gladly.
and
I'll
forego
put it
armor,
on your tab.
and particularly health.
Charged.
But you're not missing out on that much. He still hits like pretty well.
Brewing. Have one on the house. I'll put it another on your round. Tab. Name your poison. I'll give it a shot. Brewing. Have one on the
We're doing pretty well. Trees can't be broken in this. I guess you can argue my damage is now just coming from the immolation, mostly, rather than attack speed and single target bash procs for the moment. That can come later against boss. You don't get much experience in this map, it's quite stingy. It does take a while. Who dares? It's time. Oh, that's the wrong one. Cenarius has been dead. You can always put the keys on the other panda if you don't want to have it in your inventory.
Have one on the house. I bring pandemonium. Is trouble brewing? Another round? Name your poison.
Oh, we got level 6 now on this guy, so
Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot.
let's keep him here or something for the moment.
Another round? Have one on the house. Is trouble brewing?
But you probably don't need to mule him that much because you can teleport yourself.
You seem a little parched. Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Prepare to get crashed. Another round? Oh, gladly.
You heard there's a secret Shrek level. Supposedly, but we haven't unlocked it yet.
Have one on the house. You seem a little parched. Have one on the house.
There's the ogre.
Round? Another round? I'll I'll give it a shot.
I'll give it a
I'll
shot.
put it on your tab. Oh, that.
Not sure what you got to do to get his attention though. Key of light. Maybe you could find a donkey. Yeah, I can keep him back. I was just kind of using him to scout a little bit. I might not even need the blink item. It is useful, but I should be the least likely to need to have to blink out of danger. The amount of health and stuff I've got. What tome you say? Is it still there? You can blink over here, so you can get to some places. I reckon you blink over there. Yeah, that looks like something. You might be able to blink over here.
Another round? You see the little arch. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, how's this panda almost dead?
I'll put it on your tab. Oh, gladly. Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
Disease cloud. Oh, okay.
I'll put it on your tab. I bring pandemonium. I'll give it a shot. Prepare to get crushed.
Need far sight.
Have one on the house.
I reckon there's something there. Just got a feeling.
Trouble brewing.
He's got a holy light, actually.
Is trouble brewing?
Strange that he's got a holy light. Maybe he's like an agility attack damage dude. You'd have to have the mana for it. Big money.
I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Oh,
Ban the bridge.
have one on the house. Have one on the house.
I'm gonna get a couple of upgrades on this cranium shield.
Name your poison. I'll put it on your tab.
It's the old shaman.
Another round.
I think that's it. Level 4. Doesn't get any better than that, as far as I know. So what was the other thing I wanted to do? Got the royal plate. I got the heart of Minos. Yes, things like the mythical scepter, was it? The I think the percentage health regeneration could be definitely worth it, but that could also go on a healer. Save me having to buy it. The treasure of revenants. Where's the treasure of revenants? That one was the vampirism, but again, yeah, he's got the spell immunity though, and the reduced damage of nearby enemies, so I think I could get that. That would be a useful item to make sure the mobs don't do much damage. So that's probably the next one to get.
Name your poison. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the
No. We still haven't found out what Shrek's secret is though.
You see the little horses are under attack. I'll put it on your
I don't know what the heck is the secret for Shrek. Don't have to kite one of these murlocs to the ogre, do we? I just want to try kiting this guy to the Shrek. I very much doubt that's what you have to do. I'm gonna nuke the shit out of it.
Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, never mind.
I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house.
Yeah, that is what you have to do. We can't do it now. Probably need a book, yeah. It does tend to just be books. There's another place you can maybe blink to over here. Might be worth me getting the blink dagger just so I can do it. Yeah, might get the blink dagger.
Another round? You seem a little parched. Oh, that
It's 4,130. You can level it up.
are under attack. Another
Don't mind if I do.
is trouble brewing. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Name your
Where my panda is.
Oh, gladly.
On the
I'll put
icy
it
bit.
on your tab.
Up there.
Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab.
Feel like maybe you can get up
I'll
there.
give it a shot.
Maybe you can't, but you always got to look out for the little nook and crannies. The potential.
Another round. Have one on the house.
I can try. Okay, maybe I will.
I'll put it name your poison. Have one on the house.
I've got to activate my items.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I'll put it on
Don't think we have anyone that can explore, can we? Like an owl or something. Give us vision. Is there a ward? Not a sentry ward as far as I know. Healing ward.
trouble brewing.
You could do that.
Have one on the house. Have one on the house.
Flame strike doesn't work against trees, unfortunately.
Another round. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab.
It's a good idea. But I don't think you can blink there now, looking at that.
Is trouble brewing? Have one on the house. I'll put another round. Oh, is that trouble brewing? I'll
What's
give it
behind
a
the
shot.
TP stone? Yeah,
You seem a little parched. I'll put it name your poison. Is
it's a little
trouble
expensive,
brewing?
but yeah.
Another round.
You end up just using those wards just to see if there's anything there, but there never is.
Oh, gladly. Name your poison. Have one on the house.
That gives you info. Yep,
Is
doesn't
trouble
help with the boss
brewing?
is invulnerable. Makes it quite difficult to kill.
Prepare to get crushed.
Do you want your blink daggers back? I'll put it down on the ground. Let's see if I can pass it over to you. I think I did, yeah.
Brewing? I'll give
Wrong stone. Never leave a stone unturned. Which stone then?
name your poison. Another round. Have one on the house.
Yeah, I'll definitely want to get the blink dagger.
I'll put it.
It's
on
quite useful.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly.
Over here.
Have one on the house. Have one on the house. Name your poison.
It's just information as far as I know.
You seem a little parched.
Still need monies for this.
Is trouble brewing? I'll put
You
it
found
on
it.
your tab.
Oh, it was there. Okay, cool. Well,
You
let's
seem
go see what Shrek is up to then, maybe.
Name your poison. Another round? Gladly. Is trouble brewing? You seem a little parched. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Another round? Have one on the house. Oh, gladly.
Gladly. Struck his love, struck his life.
What are you doing in my swamp? Is trouble? Body won't
Yep. Gotta get those sick meme songs in there. I'd love to let them play, but can't trust YouTube. Yeah, exactly. I'll let it play for like a quick moment so you can get an idea. And then you can just Google the song on YouTube if you want to really listen to it. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
on the house. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. You seem a little parched.
We did quite well against Mr. Shrek.
I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab.
Look at the armor.
Prepare to get crushed. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Oh, have one on the house. I bring
Trying to get boost of speed now.
there you put it. Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot. Is trouble brewing? You see. Oh, that. I'll put it on your tab. I'll put it on your tab.
That's nice, it gives you all those things. I thought for a moment you had to choose which one you wanted between the attributes and the mana regen and all that.
Another round? Take your point. Have one on the house. Now, yours. Is trouble brewing?
This is pretty useful against bosses if it works. Slowing their attack speed by 50%. I don't even have to level up Earthcraft actually, because the only thing it levels up is the damage. And it'll just make it more expensive probably. I don't know. No, it probably wouldn't make it more expensive. Some maps it does, but not in this one.
Have one on the house. Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab. Oh, gladly. Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. This will be grisly. Oh, gladly. Is trouble brewing? Give it a shot.
Mana regen would be quite nice,
Have
but
one on the house.
I don't know if there's an item. There is the mage item. I don't know what the mage item is yet. That gives like the percentage mana regeneration to everyone nearby. Yeah. I don't know if we absolutely need an orb the whole way through. There's a couple of... There's a few air units, but not that many. I can just drop it in the ground on the base, yeah. And go back for it if I need to. You can also just teleport back to get mana regen. Because it's going to be percentage from the fountain. This bit's quite tough. Even I can't tank this too easy. Well, if I went back now, see the mana regeneration is not too bad there.
I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
Just refill your panda. Fill up your panda. Oh, that's got mana regeneration, that one.
You seem a little hard. I'll give it a shot. Another round. I bring pandemonium.
He's a nice tanky boy. I did. Yeah, the warden. The warden was quite tricky. Bit sneaky.
Another round. Your turn. Name your poison. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
Here she is. Sharp boys. Look at that damage. Man, I think these are doing some damage. Might need to back off soon, I don't know. You guys seem okay. Almost. I was going to level up the boots, but I'm going to go for the other item first. Nice. I saw that, Chichoff.
Have one on the house.
Hey man, hello.
Is trouble brewing? Oh, that this will be crazy. Another round. Have one on the house. A little parched. This will be crazy. Forces are under attack. Another round. Have one on the house. Brewing. For Pandaria!
I think we're doing really well.
Name your poison.
Experience of truth.
Another round. Another round. Is trouble brewing?
Yeah, well, I've already got the royal plate, but if you want to buy it for yourself, you can do. Like, the armor bonus isn't that important. Doesn't matter if 2 people have it. I think it's probably better than the other one. The armor and health regen, instead of a bit of damage and attack speed, is really nice. It's 7 demon hunters now. Where'd one of them go? He ran off? That was the one that nicked the water from Mount Hyjal. Not Mount Hyjal, the one before it. Suramar or whatever. I'm getting all my World of Warcraft lore mixed up. And escaped. Can you blink behind that one?
Have one on the house. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. Oh,
Ankhs you can get from the demonic standard, which is in the next section, I think.
I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Name your poison. Have one on the house.
Oh, it's Illidan himself. They're actually doing some damage for me.
Trouble. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Name your poison.
There it is.
Another round?
Ah, I see. So it's not a passive per se, it's an active to reduce the damage of nearby enemies. It's okay. Ooh, dash. Probably on a pretty short cooldown. Just can't see what it is. Looks like about 30-second cooldown.
Prepare to get trapped. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Oh, that. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Oh, gladly. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot.
That's Chichov's hero that has the Frost Stampede thing. That's alright, yeah. Spell immunity does have a catch.
Now you're this could be grisly. Have one on the house.
Oh, there's the demonic standard. What have we got here? Spend lumber. Oh yeah. Fire orbs here. Oh. It's not that special though.
Name your poison. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Yes, War Chief. Is trouble brewing?
What was I going to buy otherwise? The health percentage one. I don't know if someone's bought that yet. Anyone bought the health percentage one? It's Barney. It's not even ours. Oh yeah, I've got the health percentage one, so you don't need that anymore. Oh, there it is.
Another round?
I would say just another Heart of Minos, or find maybe the Divine Rapier one. That's pretty darn good. 40% attack speed. I've already got evasion. That one was pretty damn good, wasn't it? And that had armor too. But I went with the other one that was more tanky. But that's a good replacement. Oh, that's because it had... Yeah. That's got Fan Prison. Or I can sell this one maybe and replace it. I don't necessarily know if I need the spell immunity. Just don't know there's enough issues with mobs casting spells on me. So I think I could replace this one actually with the one I just saw. This one.
Forces are under attack. Another round? You seem a little parched.
But then again, this has got mana regeneration. So I don't know. Not a massive deal either way. It's got stun. Now it's got Commandora. Has anyone got that one yet? Earthshaker? Any Earthshakers in chat? If no one's got it, I can build that. It's 20% damage to everyone.
Another round?
The other panda could also use it too. Awesome, no. There's one life gone. Oh. Killed by the foam. I still got the ability to hit air even without my orb. Must be one of this. Maybe the Fan Prison one. Or you can just hit air anyway.
I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot.
Centrius. It's another Who Dares.
I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
Barney is a god.
Have one on the house.
It's the keeper of the woods, Centrius. I'd say armor reduction value isn't not getting too much value from that anymore. Yeah, use magic immune. How much gold from the summons? Just leave my character here farming summons. Free gold. It's massive. Switch off almost down. He needs trees though to summon. Yeah, free gold. That's pretty good. If everyone got a bash item, yeah, you could probably stun lock the boss. That's a possibility. Yeah, there's a couple of bash items actually. Both slightly different. You just have to keep looking.
I'll put it on your tab. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Name your poison. Have one on the house. Another round. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Overclock would be dead by this point because of trying to steal the items. That's what happened to Woodstone. His greed got him killed. To be fair, I didn't die to greed. I died to the Warden when she was on 0.1% health and then still survived for 3 more hits after that somehow.
Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. I bring pandemonium. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Oh, gladly. This will be great. I'll give it a shot.
Oh, my mana regeneration seems good.
Gladly.
Yeah, I don't actually need the armor that much, thinking about it. So that item I don't need.
Our forces are under attack.
I feel like I'm tanky enough.
You seem a little.
I can start giving gold to other people actually once I got this. So what I was going to build was, well, apart from finishing the blink, there was the aura. I'm not even using the treasure ability though. I should do that. Uh-oh. Chapter 4, Dead Cold. Commander. Shaker of Earths. Trying to find out where you're teleporting in from. Ah. Mirror image item could be strong as well. It says it does 100% of your damage. But it takes a lot of damage too. But yeah, it could be super strong. Could lose the treasure for that. Don't know how much I need that.
Name your poison. Our allies' town is under siege. Is trouble brewing?
I don't know. We need to farm that much. I think we're doing good progress here. We've still got a lot of lives. We haven't been too reckless, but this bit does get a bit touch and go. Look how expensive it is for tomes, though. Hyper expensive. You'd have to make some pretty mad bank.
You seem a little parched. Our allies' town is under siege.
Spirit Walker, Sapphire Amplifier to level up the boots.
Another round? I'll give it a shot. Hello.
It might be possible that I'd have to lose this anyway for the mirror image item. Because I might not be able to use it on me. If I'm spelling you. Mini grunt. That's pretty strong. Watch out. Don't block him in. Free experience.
I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Is trouble brewing?
Where it's at?
On the house. Another round? Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab. Name your poison. Oh, gladly. Is trouble
Maybe
brewing? Have one on
Yellow should come in for some experience. And we can just wait until we've all got level 20.
Is trouble brewing?
Oh, alright. There's two of them. If you're feeling squishy, you may want to get back. Not too bad. This is way better progress than before.
Another round.
Well, because we don't have stone or wood. Or half the team did. Oh yeah. That was a problem. That's because you sacrificed us all.
You seem a little parched. Our forces are under attack. Is trouble brewing?
Let's see. I'm going for it.
I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Another round? Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. Oh, gladly. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Name your poison. I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Name your poison.
Frost Citadel looks cool. Yeah, you could maybe use the mirror image illusion to access stuff.
Have one on the house. I'll put it on your I bring pandemonium.
Oh, this looks familiar. We don't have that base to go back to now, do we? This is the base you go back to. Right. So, to upgrade this, you need Sapphire.
Name your poison. Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Look around.
Plus 19.
You see, I am one with the earth. You see, I am one. Is trouble
There it
brewing?
is.
Oh, gladly.
Yeah. I think I came across this stuff because at that point I was dead, so I was in the I've been in the frozen area before,
Have one on the house.
and I was exploring because there wasn't much else I could do with my slow abomination.
I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on you see, name your poison.
There you go. He's got the bash.
Is trouble brewing? Oh, that
Oh, I'll put the volume
have
down.
one on the house. Another round? Oh, gladly.
It's quite horrible, yeah.
You see,
Jesus. Gotcha.
name your
You can't stop the music. We gotta stop him. Anything just to stop the music.
Daddy, have one on the house. I'll give you I'll give you a shot. Have one on the house. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab.
Bloody meme.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, Daddy, I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Oh, Daddy, have one on the house. I'll give it a shot.
That's alright, Slaw.
Daddy, have
We'll
one
crack on.
the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Oh, Daddy, have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. Another round. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. Name your point. I'll put it on your tab.
No impact.
You see.
Is that what it said? Sonic the Hedgehog. Very mature.
I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab.
Oh yes. This is
Have
a
one on the house.
big old tanky boy.
Name your poison. Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab. Now you're in danger.
This is the strongest mob, other than the frostworms that I could find. He's got twice the stats of the other abominations.
I'll give it a shot. I bring pandemonium. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. Oh, Daddy. Oh, Daddy. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Daddy. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house.
Oh yeah, Seed of Expulsion. Sell it, it says. What do you even need it for? Max reward is the 500 gold.
Another round? I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. Prepare to get whacked. Name your poison.
Yeah, that's a pretty lore accurate frostworm.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. I'll put
I think at this point
on
it doesn't matter who gets the tomes or whatnot.
Have one
At least
on
I'm
the
feeling
house.
more punchy.
Have one on the house. Is trouble brewing? This will be great.
I was only more cautious because of yesterday's run, which wasn't quite so successful.
I'll put it on your tab.
What about there? Oh yeah, there's a secret there. No? This little red circle?
Another round.
Does the seed go there? Unless you've already sold it.
Gladly. Have one on the house.
Mentor of the Scourge.
Take your place. Now, you're
Oh, you have sold it, have you? Okay, fair enough.
another round.
Oh, he has the seed. Oh, okay. Impossibly.
I'll give it a
I
shot.
think maybe the immolation item is the weakest one now.
Another round. Oh, gladly.
Because this is still giving me vampirism. But then again, I could replace that with the different one. Anyway, let's try the
Gladly. You see,
thingamajig.
can I help you? I am Robert Brewing.
Where it be? Yeah, being able to just straight up buy recipes is so much better. Ooh, what was this? Oh, yeah, I did get that. There it is.
Robert Brewing.
Ah,
Have one
yeah, it's that.
round. You see,
Yeah, it lasts for a reasonable time.
is trouble
Yeah, short
brewing?
cooldown, so you could just keep doing that.
Another round.
At first, I thought it was like,
I'll put it on your tab.
yeah, we did that.
You seem a little parched. I'll give it a shot.
It was like Wand of Illusion.
Have one on the house. Take your place. Another round. Is trouble brewing? I'll put it on your tab. Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab.
I don't know then.
Name your poison.
Well, if you think they're gonna rush, you might want to build something.
Parched.
You should contact
Have
Remo
one
from
on the house.
B2W.
I'll give it a
Today
shot.
on stream he was thinking about doing this hero arena to test who is the strongest level 10 hero and who is the weakest and others, etc, etc. It would make a great crossover event.
I'll put it on your
Yeah, I don't know how you do that. Like, do you just let the AI fight
on your tab.
naturally?
Have
Because
one on the
you have to have the
house.
triggers to
I'll
make
give
it
a shot.
so that the AI uses their abilities on
I'll
cooldown
give it a shot.
reliably
Oh,
and effectively.
gladly.
And can you trust the AI to do that? So then you need two players, and they'd have to be of like equal skill.
Have one on the house.
The arena would have to be like,
I'll put it on your
how big
tab.
do you make it? Because theoretically, you can have heroes that can just kite and be effective. Like Demon Hunter could just mana burn, run away for 5 seconds, mana burn, run away for 5 seconds, mana burn, run away for 5 seconds. And you can't really stop that. So I would say the Demon Hunter would be the strongest. I think the Mountain King, when he goes toe-to-toe with another hero that doesn't run away, is the strongest.
I'll put it on your tab.
Oh, I found the icy waterfall.
Oh, gladly. I'll put it on your tab.
And the Tauran Chieftain has Ankh of Reincarnation.
Have one on the house.
So if he wanted to find a way to go for a painfully long fight, That lasted 180 seconds, because I think it's 180 seconds the cooldown on reincarnation.
I'll give it a shot.
He could. The Tauren Chieftain has the power to do it.
Poison. Have one on the house.
Warden with Shadow Strike and run. That's
I'll
true.
give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Oh, gladly.
Yeah, it's something I thought about a long time ago, but I don't know how you would do it though. Like what the best approach would be.
I'll give it a shot.
I think almost if you just had AI fight each other, but you'd have to trust that the AI was going to use its abilities correctly. Because with players, I mean, a really good Warcraft 3 player knows how to manipulate. I'm good enough that I know how to do some manipulation. You see when I fight 4th and stuff like that versus creeps, AI, etc. Sort of like the tricks you can pull off to sort of take minimal damage and do as much damage as possible. But like hero versus hero, to really see who's the best, you'd have to put them in an area where they couldn't run away from each other pretty much. Or, yeah, a smallish arena. Yeah, Blademaster could just win walk, and his win walk lasts for like 30 plus seconds or something. Someone's got the book. I don't know what the book was, to go back over here, wasn't it, or something? Lord Darkside. He's actually doing some damage, this guy. Yeah, the illusion does get the bash. Or does it? Is that an illusion? Because I don't know if that bashed him. I saw the spell effect, but I don't know if it actually stopped him from attacking. Grom's leg. Previous match was lost.
Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. Oh, gladly.
Blink Travelers.
Another round?
Got a fair bit of cash now, so yeah. Does anyone need gold? I don't think I need any more items. And the tomes are quite expensive. Yeah. But that... if you use the Wand of Illusion on a Mountain King that has bash, and that attacks, it does 0 damage, but it can still get the bash spell effect, but the actual effect of bash doesn't actually happen.
I'll put it on your tab.
There you go.
You seem a little parched. I'll give it
They're
a
going to
shot.
use my old map.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, I got a few of them.
Gladly. Have one
That map's
on the
really
house.
old, that
I'll
one.
put
The
it
one that's
on
actually
your
on
tab.
Thingamajig. Then I got one that I did, that
Have
I
one on the house.
just don't have the time. I never had the time to properly finish it.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give it
Map
a shot.
tester. I think there's other map testers and stuff like that. Yep. Thank you, Sean. See you later. Have a nice sleep. It's only DPS when you're swinging for about 100.
Have one on
Ready?
the house. I'll put it on your tab.
Maybe you do have to sell this because it does say sell it.
Is trouble brewing?
I mean, I'm swinging for like 269, and there's a bash chance to do 150 damage. The immolation's okay.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, it's Mario. I do like the Mario music. Yes. As soon as it did a little bit, it then went into full dank mode.
You see, it's harsh. I'll give it a
That's
shot.
not how the Mario movie went. Yeah, the immolation item always loses value as the game goes on, because the mobs get more and more health, so the percentage damage is less.
Another round?
You've got to get over to here.
Oh, gladly.
You found the way, the secret path
I'll
through the
put it on
caves.
your tab. I'll give it a shot.
The Book of Shells.
Harsh. Oh, gladly.
One of these cigarettes isn't that great. What the hell is going on with slows damage? It's like a crazy, crazy panda. Does anyone want to sell that? I don't even know if we still have it. The Seed of Expulsion, do we? What happened to that other panda? There he is. I'll keep hold of this item until like the very last part, but I think there's a good chance you do just sell it. Where's the leg? Trying to find a spot for it. Well, I mean, Forsen had a phone call. There's your leg.
Is trouble brewing? Name your poison.
Nice.
Another round? I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. I'll give it a shot.
Approaching the point of no return. After which you will not be able to teleport anymore. Spend your gold now. All heroes. Alright, I'll just sell this item then. Since I'm getting the feeling that we don't need this item anymore.
I'll give it a shot. You seem a little harsh. Have one on the
I don't even need gold really.
Name your poison. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot.
Ah, it was just 499 gold. Okay.
Have one on the house. Is trouble brewing? Another round? You seem a little harsh. War Chief.
Oh, loves that sphere.
Another round? I'll put it. Name your poison.
Must be down here.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. Have one on the house.
You could sell that. But what's the point anymore? Doesn't make too much difference what I buy. Other than just another attack speed item maybe.
Have one on
That's
the
slightly
house.
cheaper. With more chance to bash. The Crown Basher. I don't know, that bash might actually be separate from this one as well. I'll just try the bash.
Arched. Oh, gladly.
The Crown Bashier.
Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll put it on your tab. How can I help? You seem a little parched. Another round? Yes.
Where's the Rainbow Crystal? Or the Sphere of Elements?
Name your poison.
It's alright.
Oh, gladly. Name your poison. Is trouble brewing? Now you're in danger. You seem a little parched. Another round? Have one on the house.
Let's move.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. You seem a little parched. Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot.
No.
Name your poison. Have one on the house.
Look who came. Well, look who's here. Yeah, It does look like the dash effect is actually working as well with that panda. He's invulnerable whilst he's casting this. Oh yeah, yellow's back. And he's gone. He wants to be a part of this. No, he doesn't want to be a part of it. Right.
I'll give it a shot. Another round. Another round. Oh, our forces are under attack.
This actually can be used to remove debuffs too. It's just like the World of Warcraft boss fight. The ones where you have to fight trash mobs in between. Even side. Stop DPS. Uh-oh. They've gone red now. You know what that means. I'm gonna like do crazy, crazy damage. They actually are. Even I'm losing now. There goes fire. Better watch yourself, Fire. It's not how you stand by your car, it's how you drive your car. You better learn that. Has he got involved again? Ugh. He's hitting the wrong one.
I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, the mirror image item's definitely wrong. If you solo this map, you get control of all the pandas, so you can theoretically solo it with all the pandas.
Another round. I'll give it a shot.
Hello. Who's this? Oh, it's the ghost of the Blade Master. That's quite well. Yeah. Map creator's very creative. Red Panda actually has a talent ability that can reflect damage back. Against melee though. These guys seem to be ranged. Oh, I was actually looking at their range there, I wasn't paying attention. Just trying to show it off. 600 very fast. Yeah, sure. Bad.
You see.
That's where the blink dagger comes in super handy too. 3 lives run. Or doesn't count. Good job. That guy certainly did put up a fight. Are we just escaping, or are we actually killing them off? Just escape. Gonna run out of mana. Looks like we found a grunt and some pigs. What did he do wrong? I'm pretty sure this is the last chapter.
I'll give it a shot. Is trouble brewing? Now you're in danger. Name your poison.
Pig.
Have one on the house. I bring pandemonium. This will be grisly. Oh,
Very dangerous to have barrels in your base in the Warcraft universe, because any heroes that come into town just go around destroying the barrels.
another round.
A bit like Link and those pots.
I'll put it on the wall. Have one on the house. Prepare to get crashed. Now you're in danger.
Hey, this is the panda. Jinto reed wine.
You see, oh, gladly. Have one on the house. I bring pandemonium.
Let me find my name mug. I think I lost it in the cave.
Name your poison.
Ultimate power. Ultimate power.
Is trouble brewing? I'll put it on your tab. You see,
Not that ultimate though.
I'll give it a shot. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. Have one on the house. This will be grisly. Is trouble brewing? Name your poison. I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot. I'll put it on your tab. Have one on the house. Oh, gladly. Another round. Have one on the house. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot.
Peon did nothing wrong.
On your tab. Inventory is full. Have one on the house.
Jinto's mug. Well, that's the real one.
Round. Is trouble brewing? I'll put it on your tab. I'll give it a shot.
Any inventory in chat?
Name your poison. Oh, gladly. I'll give it a shot. You seem a little parched. Oh, gladly. Name your poison.
He's coming.
Another round. Is trouble brewing? Have one on the house. I'll put it on your tab. Oh, glad you seem a little parched. Oh. I'll put it on your tab. Another round. Have one on the house. Trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot. You seem a little parched. Have one on the house. Name your poison. Gladly. You seem a little I'll give it a shot.
Let's go and see Jinto reed wine.
Is trouble brewing? Name your poison. Another round.
I don't know if you have to give this to him manually.
I'll put it on your tab.
Okay.
Is trouble brewing? I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
Oh, gladly.
Okay. Let's not do that one. I think that one's more YouTube friendly, that, but yeah, DMCA potential. As best they could. Undead are attacking. We've been nerfed, boys. Still got the items though, thank goodness. Oh yeah, the Under are over here. We'll come over there. We are drunk. This is like the cinematic epilogue. We lost yellow. These undead are actually really strong. Run to the boat. Oh, this whole place had been so peaceful and just lovely. And now it's all ruined. Not that boat. He's not going to make it. I don't think he got in. Fry was left behind. This is how the big adventure of those heroes ended. Who knows what they have to go through yet. They may have to overcome even more difficulties in the future. Yeah, we've lost. Or they can become politicians and destroy Calendar. Oh. Sure. Wait, what the... Beings are full of donkeys and don't repair the boat. F everything. Well, I hope they can swim. This really is a bad ending. If we kept all our lives, we would have had the good ending. My old bones ache. That shaman's watching. Secret ending activated. Because we got all 4 secrets, I suppose. Now we would taste the remain of these orcs. I love orc meat. It's so warm. What the? Ugh.
Nobody won't show me the world is gone.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Oh my gosh, Shrek. What is he doing to that fiend? If anything could beat the undead, it's Shrek. I would recommend rewatching the Shrek films if you haven't seen them in a while. They are good. Amazing result. Think you are pro. There we go. We actually finally beat this map. And there's the other 7 heroes maps. That's the genre, 7 heroes. There's loads of them. Ah, quick, YouTube, no. Blimey, so many. I'm pretty sure we did the 7 Brewmasters map. That's like a Christmas one. Might want to check out my YouTube channel to see that one. Fry Bender has run out of lice. No, Fry. What happened to you? There's Sonic the Hedgehog. Mario with Thomas the Dank Engine. All sorts of beautiful secrets. The whole map has been infiltrated. It's a cluster bomb. Blade Masters are still dead. Hey, it's me, it's Mario. Oh yeah, Shrek's chasing Mario. Oh, look at that. Secrets. Who would win between Shrek, Mario, Thomas, and Sonic? This poor Shrek is stuck in the spike pit. Is Shrek the strongest? He might be the strongest in terms of memes. Like, just like godliness. There's also an Orb of Venom and a Dancing Arthas with some children over here. Not quite sure what's happening on that side of the map. Okay. I think that's a good place to end it. So thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Yes, you can find this map on hiveworkshop.com. Close to a perfect map, I'm sure. But yeah, we got the end. That's good. Thanks, Fry. Well done, team. 7 Brewmasters and less than 3 hours. Not bad.